everybody, and welcome back to my page, Maddie Vlogs and Does. So I'm back with another YouTube Uber Eats video. Of course, I look like something hit me, ran, and like won't ever come back to come and rescue me. But today I was out on 14th Street. I didn't go to 34th Street like the last, I think, 2 times that I went out. Well, the last 2 times last week that I went out, I went to 34th Street. I decided to come back to 14th Street because I don't have to wait as long. I just wanted to give you guys like a glimpse of different areas around the city where you can go and do some Uber Eats as a walker. I seen you guys' comments, even though I have not responded yet, but I have seen them, and I saw a comment or two asking like how come I'm not biking or using the scooter to do my Uber Eats. And that's because for me it takes too much time. Like, for example, if I was on the Zumo bikes, which I did, I rented the Zumo bikes back in the winter, but that's because as you guys know, for those of you that have been watching me, I haven't had my car, even though I now have my plates and my registration back, but I haven't had my car to do the Uber Eats or Postmates merged together. So last December, so December 2020 and November, so from October to December, I was using the Zumo bikes, which I know you guys have seen on Instagram. They promote themselves a lot. Like if you search e-bikes or pedal assist bikes, they're gonna be like the #1 bikes that you see in the city, besides the regular bikes that you see everybody with that are absolutely huge and something that I wouldn't be able to carry around with me. However, the Zumo bikes for me were a little bit of an inconvenience, like I tell you guys, because I would have to, first of all, you can't charge the bike. You can't charge the battery outside of the bike. So you would have to have the bike connected to the battery, connected to whatever plug you have. So you would have to have, access to some sort of elevator, or living maybe on the first floor, or living in a house where you can plug it like in the basement or something, or in the garage. That's the only inconvenience for me with the Zumo bikes, because that's something that I can just, ride to work, leave it, access it, or leave it with somewhere where I can access it anywhere near between 14th and 16th Street. Had I had an elevator, or had I been able to go up the stairs with a big old bike and charging it. Because that bike, if I didn't have the inconvenience of not having an elevator, charges in like 4 or 5 hours or something like that, or even 3. And you're outside for 7 hours. The battery life for that bike is 7 hours. So if they were to make it where people can just leave the bike somewhere or park it somewhere, because you are paying insurance for the bike, so I don't get what the big deal is. And you could track the bike on your phone, right? I don't get why they made the bikes. That's like the only thing for me. I don't get why they made the bike where you can't unlock the battery and take the battery outside of the bike and charge the battery. That I don't understand that. Then that was that pickle for me. Then I had my Beyond scooter, which was great. Even for somebody that is, doing Uber Eats as a walker. I used to leave my app as a walker and still make my $80 to $100 or $70 to $100 every time I would go out. However, because I have such a crazy schedule and I don't work close to home, I would have to take my scooter to my job, and the place where I work, it's not a place where I would want my residents or the clients to see me going into work with a scooter, because I don't work with the easiest population. So That was that inconvenience for me when it came to that scooter. And the second inconvenience for the Beyond scooter is that the Beyond scooter is super heavy. Like, even for me to take it from all the way up to the 3rd floor where I live in the house, it's super heavy. I didn't think it was going to be that heavy because when I went to pick it up, it wasn't as heavy for me. So that was that. So that's the reason why. Otherwise, I would take my scooter to work, charge it at work, but that's just too much, especially for the place where I work. And the type of people that I have to deal with every day, or at least 4 to 5 times during the week. So my best bet is for me to finish getting everything that I have to get together for my vehicle, which I'll make another vlog about and update you guys on what's been going on with the car. The car is perfectly fine, you guys. I never got it repossessed. It's never been an issue, nothing like that. What else? What other questions did I see? I don't remember. But for now, those are the questions that like stood out for me, because logically it would make more sense for me to be on a bike, because on a bike is the same thing as you driving in your car, setting yourself as a biker, and you can make, like, in a 7-hour shift, anywhere at the very minimum you should see $200, and that's like between 4 hours. But in a day, in a whole shift, 7-8 hour shift, you should be able to see like $600 or so, 600, 800, easy, no problem at all. That's how I see it, because if in the little bit of time that I can do it as a walker, I can make $100 in a night as a walker in 3 to 4 hours, where I usually show you guys. Like today I made like $106, but right now it probably went up to like maybe 109 or something like that. Who knows? Because of the tip. So if I can make that in a day, the bikers are definitely making way more than me. And so are the Uber drivers. So, and I'm sorry, I look like a scarecrow. But I don't care. People that are gonna watch are gonna say what they gotta say. I just finished doing deliveries in this freaking heat, 84-degree weather. I'm talking to myself over the phone. Even though I'm in New York, people should know this stuff happens all the time. But people still be staring. Sweaty, I'm sticky, icky. Let me see. What can I tell you guys about anything awesome that happened today? Today is the 20th. Today's July 20th. And the 2 awesome things that happened today is that I don't have to pay for dinner, because one of the customers canceled his order because he realized he ordered from New York as opposed to ordering from New Jersey, which is where he, I guess, resided or whatever. And he messaged me. He's like, oh, I don't live there. I'm gonna have to cancel the order because I'm in New Jersey. I'm not in New York. So I got to, go home with a free meal. And it was from Kennedy Fried Chicken, which is fantastic. And then what else? Oh, and then I saw Rihanna. But once you start doing like Uber Eats or like Grubhub or anything like that, you don't get like starstruck, because they're always in New York, especially if you do them like around the 34th Street, 42nd, anything below 42nd Street. If that's where you do your delivery services, you're gonna see a lot of like A-listers or like celebrities. No, I did not ask for a picture. No, I did not ask to let me get an autograph. No, because I do feel like we invade their privacy enough. So I feel like it's like disrespectful. I don't know. It's just weird. Because I'm not at a concert. I'm not at a signing, place. And besides, I was in the middle of an order. But I'll tell you where I saw her. She was like somewhere around Essex. And that's like around the Delancey Street, Essex area. So I was actually had dropped off an order right to the building next door to the restaurant where she was. So that was pretty cool. So those are the 2 things that happened to me that were pretty cool today. And I think I'm gonna wrap it up for this video. The next section of this video is gonna be me showing you guys how much I made, how, you know, the tips, etc., etc. You guys know I don't care. I'll show you guys how much, money I've made with my videos, and hopefully you guys can learn little tidbits about doing Uber Eats in New York City. So I will see you guys in the next video. Do not forget to water your life. Bye, y'all. So you guys, I want to show you guys what I made in this week, which wasn't good really. So as you can see, I have 500 and something orders, 93%. I'm gonna go on to showing you guys my earnings if it can load fast enough. Sometimes this thing takes forever. I guess a lot of people are on the app, or just it's probably just freezing. But here's what I made. I did bad because I've only worked for 9 hours for this week, so that means I only did 2 days, 18 trips, 98 points. The 98 points is not bad. I really do need to get my point stuff together. As you can see, these are the benefits that I have so far. So I'm still Uber Eats Go Green. This is how much I made for the first day. So I only worked on the 19th on Monday. These are the points, the trips, and the hours. On Tuesday, I worked a little bit more than what I thought I was going to work, but I did make $126. And it's still loading the details, but as you will see, I had to do that in 5 hours. Due to my schedule changes at work, I will probably be only doing Uber Eats 4 times a day, but I'm still going to be making the goal for the week. But you can see what I've made. I'm back to showing you guys the regular screen. And then for those of you that want to go out on the 22nd, if you guys see this video, this is how the map of New York looks like. It's pretty hot, pretty early, because I'm recording this at like 12 o'clock. So if you guys want to go out there and make some money, I have to go to work. Today's a good day. Please like, share, and subscribe.